And another issue that I think is perhaps one of our biggest barriers, and it's the issue of information and, in particular, misinformation. So we need to deal with that. I've now been vaccinated. As Joe likes to say, there's a big difference between the vaccine and vaccinations. I want to encourage everyone to get the vaccine. It is relatively painless. It happens really quickly. It is safe. I trust the scientists, and it is the scientists who created and approved this vaccine. So I urge everyone, when it is your turn, get vaccinated. It's about saving your life, the life of your family members, and the life of your community.
Well, John, Vice President Kamala Harris has tested positive for COVID-19. A source familiar with that told our colleague Jasmine Wright. And then just a short while ago, the press secretary for Vice President Harris also put out a statement that she tested positive for COVID-19 on a rapid and PCR test today.
And another issue that I think is perhaps one of our biggest barriers, and it's the issue of information and, in particular, misinformation.
The development of safe and effective vaccines less than a year after the emergence of this novel coronavirus is a stunning scientific achievement.
And so let's arm ourselves with the truth to arm them with the truth. These vaccines were developed over a decade by scientists like Dr. Kizzy Corbett, a nationally recognized scientist who also happens to be a Black woman. So when people say, oh, it seems like this vaccine just came about overnight. No, it didn't. It actually is the result of many, many, many years of research. And then they also went through what we call the FDA clinical trials so that they would be ensured to be safe, where they were tested on a whole lot of people. All of that to say, we can say with confidence the vaccines are safe, and they are free, and they are effective.
And while in February, 60% of Americans showed antibodies from a prior COVID infection, the number was actually higher among kids. They were at 75%. Of course, remember that kids under the age of 5 cannot be vaccinated yet.
That Jen Psaki, the press secretary, tested positive not once but twice in recent history. We've also seen members of the cabinet like Gina Raimondo and the Attorney General Merrick Garland test positive, David. So this has really become part of the reality here in Washington, D.C. as the administration tries to protect the president of the United States from COVID.
Yes, you heard this morning I tested positive for COVID.
The vice president is vaccinated and boosted twice. She tested positive today for COVID.
And another issue that I think is perhaps one of our biggest barriers, and it's the issue of information and, in particular, misinformation. So we need to deal with that. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me start by saying to all of the leaders here, thank you. Thank you. To the members of our United States Congress on both sides of the aisle who helped pass the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. Thank you.
If the Trump administration approves a vaccine before or after the election, should Americans take it, and would you take it?
If the public health professionals, if Dr. Fauci, if the doctors tell us that we should take it, I'll be the first in line to take it, absolutely. But if Donald Trump tells us that we should take it, I'm not taking it.
That all of this hate hides in plain sight. It hides in plain sight. And too often, it is met with silence. Silence by the media. Silence by our politics.
I'm looking forward to casting my vote for President Trump because you are our best and only hope in this election to lead our country toward a future where every one of us can live in a truly free, peaceful, and prosperous nation. Every single vote will count. This is our opportunity to vote for freedom, to vote for peace, to vote for America, and vote for President Trump to go back to the White House and make America great again. Thank you so much.
I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States. Thank you. Every day I will strive to honor the trust you have placed in me, and I will never, ever let you down. We will keep striving toward our shared and glorious destiny, and we will not fail. The heart of the Republican platform is our pledge to end this border nightmare and fully restore the sacred and sovereign borders of the United States of America, and we're going to do that on day one. Together we will save this country, we will restore the republic, and we will usher in the rich and wonderful tomorrows that our people so truly deserve. Just like our ancestors, we must now come together, rise above past differences. We will unleash the power of American innovation, and as we do, we will soon be on the verge of finding the cures to cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and many other diseases. Every single moment we have on earth is a gift from God. Tonight I ask for your partnership, for your support, and I am humbly asking for your vote. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer, greater, and more united than ever before. And quite simply put, we will very quickly make America great again. Thank you very much.